Okay, let's look at the target from the shoot. Now I shot these on June 7th, excuse me, and June 8th, and now we're around the 15th of July, so my memory is a little bit off because it shows here on 6/7 this is the target I shot, 6/8 this is the target I shot. Of course I have the video of 6/8, not this, and I have the ARA targets that I did on the 7th. So anyway, as I mentioned, I wanted a second shot at this because this was not good. Since I don't have the video, I can't really give you too much detail on this, but the best round of the Aguila of the 2 days is 0.52 inches, which is just about 1 MOA, but I also did as bad as, I guess, 2 MOA, or just over it at 1.15. What else do we have? Then we have the Winchester, which was, well, 0.61 inch is the best target, but it was, I guess, a tighter group because the biggest target is 0.92, excuse me, biggest group is 0.92. So let's talk about this target because that's the one, like I said, I did have on video. And let's see here, the Winchester, you know, it's a heavier bullet. I think it's a 42 grain bullet, which I thought with the wind, the heavier weight might keep the bullet less susceptible to wind. I don't know, it didn't seem to be the case to me. Not a whole lot to talk about. I don't think he did a very good job. But the Aguila, you know, same thing overall, I didn't think it did a very good job. But the interesting thing is, these first 4 holes, and if you continue on, I'll put this shooting video at the end, because it's so long, but the first 4 holes, this is right here. And this is when the wind was blowing to the right, so okay, so that makes sense. And the wind stopped, and this round went to the left. Now, I always aimed at the bullseye. So that actually could make sense. But then the last 2 shots, there was 0 wind. And look at that. That's pitiful, in my opinion. Well, I mean, for planking, that's great. But for precision shooting, which we're going to talk about here, not so good. So when I say precision shooting, this is a factory class of the ARA Association. If you've seen my other videos, I've talked about this in the past. But our goal is basically to hit inside this circle here. Aiming at this dot is typically what I like to do. My daughter says if you hit this dot, it should be worth 500 points, but that's not how it works. Anything within this circle, as long as you don't break this last line, is worth 100 points. So we'll go ahead and score this real quick so you can kind of see how this works. This would be 10. Let's get this one out of the way. I have a little punch on this, but you can see in the video, this would be close to, you have a little punch you can put in here to score it. But you know what, we'll give this ammo. It's probably 50. So you know what, I'll score it a 50. This is another 10, 50, 100, 0, ouch. 25, you know, because it's right here. 100, 10, 25, 100, hey, there you go, 100, 100, 50, 100, 100, 10, 50, 10, 0, 100, 50, 100, 100, 50. So 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 235. Right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 60. 1, 2, 220, excuse me, 20, right? 100, ooh, oh yeah, 100, 220. Then 100, 275. Let's get the old calculator out. $310 plus 235 plus 360. Oops. Plus 360. Ah, come on, Brett. 360 plus 220 plus 275 equals 1400. That is a Winchester. Let's check out the Aguila. Okay, this is a 50, 10, 100, 50, 100, 100, 25, 50, 100, 100, 100, 100, 10, 25, 50, 10, 50, 100, 10, 100, 25, 50, 50, 10, and 25, because that's breaking that little line. Alright, so here's what we know. If I'm not mistaken, this was a Aguila competition. Obviously just a marking thing, not, oop, let's add these up. 1, 2, 50, 75, 285, 235, 235, 1, 2, 3, 10, 50, excuse me, that's not a 50, that's 100, 150, 175, 85, 95, 195, 1, 2, 3, 375. So 285 plus 235 plus 310 plus 195 plus 275 equals 1400. How funny. 1400. So each of these 1400. Which I mean 25 is what, if you get all bullseyes or all 100 points, you'd have 2500. 1400, not great, especially on this target. So I will after this part, I'll have the video of the actual shooting of the target, and of course these. I mean, that's going to be 40 minutes of pure entertainment, I'm sure. But if you want to see the, you know, how I shot, I do have that all on video. Thanks a lot for watching, and please like, subscribe, ring that bell or shoot that bell so you can get notified when I do more videos. And more importantly, stay healthy and God bless. Okay, we're getting ready to test. First target, Winchester Subsonic. This is actually a, let's see if I can see real quick here. I think it's a 42 grain bullet versus the next target, normal round that I normally shoot, which is a 40 grain. Here we go. I am trying to shoot for groups and trying to get on the bullseye. I'm not readjusting though. I am, in this case, shooting at the bullseye and letting them land where they land. Ooh. Huh. First three were grouped nicely, then the others not so nicely. Strange, but that is. I will say this: I'm having challenges closing my bolt for some reason with this. I don't know if it's how it's sitting in the magazine or what. Huh. Oh, well, that could be a problem. What's that going on there? Okay, let's see here. Second target. Okay. What I originally thought maybe was going to be my best groups from the first three shots on the first target are definitely ended up being my worst. Okay, last target on the Winchester Subsonic. I do have a little movement in the flags, but I'm not doing anything to try to adjust for that. But the flags are, between the last two shots, I mean barely blowing to the right. Oh my gosh. And I think you can see it in the video how the flags are blowing. This is a heavier grain bullet. I was thinking that would be less susceptible to wind. Well, that is by far looks like the last shot here. All right, that was the Winchester Subsonic. Our first target, 5-round group. A little bit of wind blowing to the right. Like I said, that was going to be the best round, or best group I think I've ever shot, but that last shot killed me. Previous shots, the wind was blowing a little bit to the right. I don't know when that stopped. All right, here we go. Second target with the Aguila, see what we get. Whoa! It's those kind of things that just make it where you can't use this ammo for competition. So, previous shot was way kind of like 7 o'clock low, I mean off my little dot, and then this last shot, right after it, it's high, right at 12 o'clock, on the edge of the target. Tell me how that's possible. No wind change, right? Frustrating. Okay. Next, last target, 5-round group. Unbelievable, and we started the first 4 shots in a tight group. Talk to me, Aguila. What's going on here? And then I get a bullseye. Well, there you go. This ammo uses Eli primers. I have no idea what that means. I thought I thought 22 primers were just kind of like a little gel or something. Maybe it means the brass is from Eli? I don't know. Someone could put it in the comments though if they know. Does not seem to be helping these groups though. Unbelievable how we can go from so tight, and as the barrel kind of warms up a little, I guess. I mean, it's not even warm. We get those groups. And this last group looks like almost a five die. All right, we're going to switch out the targets. All right, we're going to be shooting the ARA target with the Aguila. We're going to start out with our sighters. Got a little bit of wind, breeze, kind of going all over the place. Let's see what we get. Okay, sighters. Yikes. So, as you probably see, that's like 11 o'clock out of the target completely. Well, let's do another one, just see what happens. I'm going to aim at the target again. So we have the barrel's cold, so let's give it some more chance here. See if it settles down at all. Okay, I got no wind, or I have no wind right now. And now I do. So, I mean, what do you do with this, you guys? What do you do with this? I mean, it's like the target, and when I say target, you guys all know, I think by now, I mean that little dot. That is ultimately what I'm aiming for. Because I'm aiming small, hopefully missing small. It's not working out so high here, though. I'm going to go ahead and see where I get after 10 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to the second sider. That one's just looks like a shotgun hit it. Holy smokes. I mean, right now the wind's blowing towards me at 50 yards and I guess to the right at 100 yards. That's, I guess, a question I have that I should look up. If the wind's blowing toward me, I would think that's a headwind, which would cause the bullet to go lower. What are your thoughts on that? I'm sure some of you guys know. But it does seem like, even from my last competition shoot, it was the opposite. When it's coming toward me, the bullets seem to be going higher. Anyway, how many shots are we at now? I think we're like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I think we might be at 9. Huh. Hey, I think that was my last shot. It was. It was a bullseye. So what do you think? Should I even bother to shoot the target? I'm undecided. Let me put 5 more rounds in the magazine and I'll think about it. And we've already wasted the target, kind of, I guess. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shoot it, and we'll cry at the end, I suppose. I am going to try to adjust for wind. Not that I really know what I'm doing when it comes to that, but we're going to try. We're going to try to get a good score. Okay, flags are showing almost no wind, maybe a little to the right at 100 yards, but nothing at 50. And I don't feel anything where I'm at. So I'm aiming dead on the target. Okay, no breeze at 50, 100-yard flag is strong to the right. I'm going to aim just to the left of the little dot. So I aimed, 9 o'clock. It's the right elevation between the dot and the circle, the inner circle, and that's where my shot ended up. Go figure. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to aim, honestly. I'm not going to waste any ammo on a sighter. Since both flags are actually going kind of to the right and toward me slightly, the 50 yard, I'm going to think opposite. I'm thinking it's going to go high, so I'm going to aim around 8 o'clock on the left. Off of the dot. Okay. Hey, I got my first 100. All right. Flags are about doing the same, so I'm going to shoot the same, even though last one was low. I got 100. I'll shoot a little bit higher just in case. So 9 o'clock between the dot and the circle on the left. Ah, there you go. This is somehow, you don't have any hope if it's not predictable. All right, last target on the first row. I'm going to do the 8 o'clock again. Okay. So the bullet almost went where I aimed. It was just to the right is where I aimed. So that's, anyway, where it landed. All right. Flag's going toward me at 50 yards, to the right at 100. I'm going to shoot low just because somehow, now we're just to the right, so I'm going to try, let's see here. I'm going to shoot about the 8 o'clock between the dot and the circle. Okay, that was just higher than I aimed. Okay, 100-yard flag doing nothing. 50 yard to the right, I'm going to shoot at 9 o'clock. Okay, so I did go kind of aiming, touching the dot, thinking the wind was just about dying, but you can see where the shot went. 3 o'clock, looks like maybe even a 10 score, maybe 25 score. Okay. Flags aren't really doing anything. 100 yard, maybe a little to the right. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to aim on the target. What the heck? And remember, the target was the dot. I know I keep repeating that, but maybe I'll stay consistent with how I'm going to call this stuff, and that will help you guys. All right, no dead flags. I shot high. Last one, I'm going low. 6 o'clock. Okay, I was 6 o'clock, just about hitting the dot on that one. Okay, I aimed right on the dot on that one. Flags are moving to the right. You can see where the, the shot ended up. All right. So anyone want to know if I plan on using this during the competition at all? I think you guys know the answer to that. Now this is just with this rifle. This Aguila, probably, I mean, I think people have had good luck with it with other rifles. Maybe it's a day, maybe it's a temperature, maybe it's the wind. It's amazing what affects a little .22 bullet only at 50 yards. Okay, I'm going to aim at 9 o'clock, maybe 8:30, in the middle of the dot and the circle. Okay, both flags. Oops. Both flags kind of going to the right. So I'm aiming at, I'm going to do 8 o'clock. That last shot was high. And I'm going to kind of split the difference between the dot and the circle right in the middle there. Okay. Now, you're going to shoot the same place. Why not? Flags are about doing the same. Oh! Sometimes you just want to cry. I mean, what's up with that? Maybe it's a 10-pointer. We'll see. Okay, now the 50-yard flag's kind of going towards me. 100-yard flag to the right. 50 yards kind of more left toward me. So I'm going to aim, because it's not what I think, it's what I see happening. And the wind's coming towards me, the round goes high. So I'm going to aim like at, now the 100-yard flag's doing nothing. I think I'm going to aim, oh no, the 50-yard, oh boy, the wind's kind of doing all kinds of stuff. What am I going to do? Look at the wind. 50 yards, nothing. Although I do feel like I feel a breeze hitting me. 100 yard to the right, I'm going low. I aimed there at 6 o'clock between the dot and the circle. My pull is still in place. When I was doing the round testing, when I went to go get the target, the pull had fallen, so that may have affected some of the shooting accuracy, but as things are going now, it doesn't seem like that may be the case. All right, I'm going to shoot flags coming toward me at 50, to the right at 100. I'm going to shoot low at 6 o'clock, closer to the circle. I could actually feel the breeze coming right before I shot. All right, where are we here? Okay, right now, ooh, what just happened here? Right now, both flags are heavy to the right. This would be a good day to kind of practice practice windage, or wind learning, wind calling, or whatever you want to call it. But it's easier if you had a predictable animal, which I don't think this is, honestly. Not in this gun. And I've been pretty happy with the accuracy of this gun. Alright, I'm going to aim at 9 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock, closer to the circle. Wow. Okay, obviously called that one. Well, I mean, when you don't know what else to do, aim at the bullseye, I guess. Right now, 50. That was 50-yard flag was not really doing anything. 100-yard flag was to the right. Fifty-yard flag's doing nothing. I do feel a breeze coming my way though, so I'm going to aim low. So basically, that round landed just to the right of where I aimed. I mean, it would have touched my little dot I'm sighting on, or that's in my scope. Okay. Or maybe to the right of it. Okay, anyway. I'm going to aim just 9 o'clock, hitting my dot. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna do 6 o'clock low. Flags seem like they're doing about the same thing. I mean, I'm gonna be aiming closer to the circle than the dot. Okay. I feel like I haven't had 100 in a while, so that was exciting. I guess I did. All right. Okay, both flags go to the right. I'm going to aim low left, I guess about 8 o'clock left, close, right in between the dot and the target, or the dot in the circle. This takes the fun out of shooting, I'm telling you. All right. I'm going to go right at 6 o'clock. Or I'm going to do 7 o'clock, touching the bottom circle. Oh my gosh. The flags are pointing to the right. Hopefully that bird, I don't know if you guys can see the bird. But now there's a bird sitting on my target. I'm not allowed to shoot it though. I'm not sure if I'd want to, honestly, but thought I'd share that with you. Okay, flag coming toward me at 50 to the right, kind of toward me to the right, so I guess around 5:30, maybe 6. And the 100-yard flag to the right. I'm going to aim at the 25 ring, 7 o'clock. Let's see what we get. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, quiet right now. I'm just going to aim at the bullseye because I don't know what else to do. Last target. 50-yard nothing. 100-yard to the right. I'm going to aim at 6 o'clock just because my last round when I aimed at the target went high. 1 o'clock. So I'll do 6 o'clock on the 50 ring. Wow. Believe that went all the way up there? Insane. Okay, that was Aguila. Getting ready to shoot the Winchester Subsonic on the ARA target. And as I'm reminded, as I'm trying to close the bolt, for whatever reason, this round is hard to get loaded into the Tikka. I don't know, maybe it wasn't just seated right, but I had the same problem before when I was doing the ammo tests. So let's see what we're going to have. I shot the Aguila first, failed miserably on that. That was actually no fun. I'm probably going to, during the during the video, I'll probably show this first. Just because this is the ammo I tested first, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Let me get my bearings here. We're going to do some siders. I'm going to aim at the target and see what we get. And or remember, target's a dot, so I'm going to aim at the dot and see where we go from there. I feel a breeze kind of coming toward me, maybe a little bit from the right, or from the left, I should say. And the wind is blowing to the right. So from the left, blowing to the right, so I guess it's blowing to the right here. Oh my God, did I not get enough sleep last night? Anyway, here we go. I'm going to aim at the dot, first sider. Okay, you see where the shot is? I'm going to do another one. Oh God. Okay, so after this shot, I see both flags not doing anything. You'll probably see in the video what the flags were actually doing when I took the shot. Aimed at the same place, and you can see where it landed. Takes the joy out of shooting, I'm telling you. Okay. Maybe once the barrel settles in a little bit, we'll get some better groups. Now, I do realize that I'm not cleaning the barrel in between shots. In fact, as the barrel, since last time the barrel's been cleaned, I've shot CCI, standard velocity, CCI green tag, and of course now the Aguila and the Winchester. But just like the Aguila, the flags are doing nothing. It looks like a shotgun, basically. Tried to shoot the target. I'm moving on to sighter number 2. Give me 2 or 3 rounds just in the same place, please. I don't even know what to do, you guys. Don't even know what to do. Nothing ever shot where I aimed, and I didn't get any groups, so I couldn't really adjust anything. Should I just go home or should I shoot it? What do you guys think? Hey, how's it going? Good.
For a minute you were talking to yourself.
Yeah, that's right. I was just thinking, this guy's probably thinking I'm talking to myself.
That's not intrinsically a problem.
What's that?
The answer back is still not a problem. You start arguing with a person, that's a problem.
I agree. I agree. And the way these bullets are going, I feel like I should be arguing with something.
Can you interrupt me for 1 second?
Yes.
Looks like you're signed in here, but this is yesterday's sheet. Can I
Oh.
get you to sign in today's sheet?
Sure.
I'll just mark it.
What time did I say I came in?
Oh, you got here at 7:50. All
That's
right.
a nice pin. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, we're going for the first target. See what we get. No wind. Aiming at the dot. Okay. You know what, since we have no wind, I'm going to do a couple more siders. See if we can give this half a shake here. Apparently that's not going to help us at all. Starting to warm up a little bit. .50-yard flag was blowing to the left. Not sure why the round went to the right. The group's just big enough to make me fail here. Alright. Once again, no product, no I don't know. Can't predict what's going to happen. Aiming at 3 o'clock. Flags at 50 yards going to the left a little bit. Oops. Drops the flag. Close the bolt. Oh, flags died down at 50 yards. To the right at 100. Or actually it's left. Or going away. So I'm going to try aiming high this time, thinking the round's going to go low. Yep. 50-yard flag's now going to the left, and I feel a breeze coming toward me now. But yet the flag at 100 yards is going away from me, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's going away from me. Alright, I'm going to aim at the bullseye. Things are going, I feel like I'm like, I don't know. Alright, here we go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm always going to aim at the bullseye no matter what the wind's doing. And I think you can see the flags in the video. And let's take back what we learned from that, if anything. Go. Every round on the bullseye. Okay, wind's just blowing to the left. Maybe I can feel a little on my face, like it's coming toward me. Flags don't show it. Flag still going to the left. Oops. Huh. Alright. How many more targets do I got? 1, 2, 3. Ran out of rounds. Oh, I think because I did those other siders. Okay, I'm going to continue. That's still continuing to shoot at the dot. Flags were kind of blowing. The 50-yard flag was blowing to the left. 100-yard flag, nothing. Same now. Oh, there you go. Normally I do that a couple times to target. Anyway, move on. Flag still flying to the left. At 50, nothing at 100. Yard flag picked up on that shot. 50-yard was about doing the same as it had the previous two shots. That shot was a little premature, but still a good shot, I suppose. I mean premature, it went off before I kind of thought it was going to. Pretty sure you can see the flags in the video. so I'm not really calling where these are going. Or I should say, where the flags are doing. Flags, I will on that one. 50-yard flag moving strong to the left. 100-yard flag, nothing. Right after I shot, I feel the wind coming in on me right now. But I had shot before, I felt the wind. So I don't know what that means. So you see, can you see? I don't know if I'm getting this done, shown very well. But sometimes the ammo is just not in there right. I know it's hard to see because it's backlit, but like right now, I can't get it to feed, so I gotta kind of push it down here, get that thing to stick up more to see if that helps. There we go. So that happens quite often with these magazines. As I talked about these magazines, you probably saw me once earlier, maybe twice, have to pull out the round, spent round, because the ejector didn't throw out the brass. That happens every once in a while. Kind of a bummer. I don't really think I have any other gun that does that. Okay. So that's the Winchester Subsonic. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to score these things. Probably will.